Good, happy Saturday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. Taxi driver gives lift to Chelmsford bank robbers. 2 men are in jail on accusations that they robbed a bank in Massachusetts. A nor'easter expected to develop may bring snow to New Hampshire late this weekend. A weak spring nor'easter is expected to develop to our south, which may bring some light snow to New Hampshire late this weekend. Some bears out early. Residents are encouraged to remove bird feeders. In southern parts of New Hampshire, there are reports that bears are moving about a few weeks earlier than normal. Cause of a 4-car garage fire under investigation. Officials are investigating what caused a garage fire in Nashua. Judge revokes bail for Owen Labrie. A judge revoked bail Friday for a prep school graduate convicted of sexually assaulting a 15-year-old student. Vermont woman arrested, accused of stealing fentanyl from hospital. A Vermont woman is behind bars, accused of stealing fentanyl from a patient's room in Dartmouth Hitchcock Medical Center. Earliest ever ice out declared on Lake Winnipesaukee. Ice out on Lake Winnipesaukee was declared Friday, the earliest date in record history. 2 new websites launched to add North Country visitors. 2 new websites are up and running to help visitors explore and enjoy the state's Great North Woods. Storm could bring snow late this weekend. A storm could affect at least parts of New Hampshire on the first night of spring, Sunday night. Family heirloom to return after over 40 years. Mary Barstein said there isn't a day she doesn't think about her husband Harry. He died on March 2002, but not before the Derry couple enjoyed a lifetime of love. O'Keefe says Project Vatize has recorded Hassan without her knowledge. Controversial activist James O'Keefe said Friday he will soon unveil video footage showing that his Project Vatize group of undercover journalists has inflicted Governor Maggie Hassan, U.S. Senate campaign, and has secretly taped the governor herself. Elected official may be on list found after state rep's drug arrest. The Riley King Network has learned from sources familiar with the case that after authorities arrested former state rep Kyle Tasker on fentanyl drug charges, they discovered a list of potential customers, and that list may also include the names of current elected officials. Dover shuts down city's largest well over contamination concerns. The largest well in the city of Dover has been shut down after tests found levels of ungranulated chemicals known as PFCs. Key witnesses' recent statement that helped convict man of murder. Attorneys for a man sentenced of life in prison of killing a Madbury teenager said key witnesses lied on the stand. Cautious if President would consider nominating Garland to court. Ohio Governor John Kasich on Saturday broke with much of his parties on Merrick Garland, saying he'd not only consider meeting with President Barack Obama's nominee for the Supreme Court, he'd consider nominating Garland himself if he were elected president. Trump fight summer trial in Trump University lawsuit. Republican presidential frontrunner Donald Trump is fighting efforts to hold a trial in a federal class action lawsuit over his Trump University real estate program, either just before or after the Republican National Convention in July. Fly-by-night plane crashes in Russia. 62 aboard reported dead. After circling a southern Russian airport for more than 2 hours because of high ground level winds and poor visibility, a passenger jet from United Iberia Emirates crashed during a landing attempt, killing all 62 people aboard. Protesters block road outside Trump, Arizona event. March in New York City. Dozens of protesters blocked traffic near a Donald Trump event in Arizona on Saturday, while demonstrators marched in New York City to protest the GOP frontrunner. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday night. Good night, everyone. Bye.